What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tarot Magic. This reading is going to be for the Divine Feminine. Hopefully you've already watched the Divine Masculine, because I'm not going to do this spiel again, but we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and the ideal scenario is we want it to be balanced. We don't want to be too much logical, taking action in our masculine. We also need to be in touch with our emotions and following our intuition, which is the feminine quality. So I'm using the same decks that I used for the Divine Masculine. I feel like I'm going to do this from now on just because it's two sides of the same coin, okay? So yeah. All right, Spirit. Thank you again to everyone who's already subscribed and hit the thumbs up button and commented. It is greatly appreciated. It helps my channel to grow so that I can continue to bring you content like this. And hopefully it's helped someone out there. That is my goal. Okay. What is the overall energy for the Divine Feminine for today, Spirit? Life area, health and wellness. Okay, so you may be really focused on your health and wellness right now, like 6th house energy, Virgo energy. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to get healthier. Self-love. Good for you. So you're in this me era, okay, working on your health and wellness and loving yourself, self-care rituals. I like this. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. That's right. How can you expect someone to treat you with love and respect if you don't treat yourself with love and respect? Scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Okay. Wow, this is like resonating for me. I felt that lately, and I had to like release myself from some things that were like kind of not my responsibility. And I was just like, whew. And I felt so much better after I have. I hope you don't hear that drilling upstairs. So I've got my microphone, but if you do, my apologies. There's a lot going on here today, but I'm back in my space, so it's still like ring, ring. And then in Divine Masculine, I don't know, they were cleaning the windows or something. I'm hearing rain and like bumping up against the windows. Oh, okay. All right, Spirit, what else for the Divine Feminine? What else do we need to know for today? Divine Feminine. Okay. Family healing. As you cultivate peace within your family, whether through direct healing or by releasing attachment, this is what the Divine Masculine reading was about. You bring harmony to your energetic field. You are here to create a new legacy of love, abundance, and higher purpose. Go watch the Divine Masculine reading. It was all about cutting off toxic karmic family. All right. So maybe you need to put up better boundaries or do some healing with some family members. Divine discipline. Every thought, every action, every word is a command to the universe. Ain't that the truth? Pursue your vision with unwavering dedication and focus intention, and you will be unstoppable. So maybe you're feeling like, I'm always just itching. Maybe you're feeling like your family is kind of getting in the way of what it is that you want to create, but you just need to be more disciplined. You can find the time, and it's your life, okay? Maybe you're spending too much time taking care of children. Frequency match on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you need to, whatever you want, this I said in the Divine Masculine, whatever you want already exists in the quantum field. You just have to align your frequency for it to taking a loss. You may have to take a loss. It's fine. If someone's not aligned to your frequency or something, or some job or whatever, then it's got to go. Bye. What else? Prosperous estate. Wow, your prosperity is no longer just an idea. It seeks to take shape in the form of real estate and tangible assets. Be open to grounding your abundance into physical reality through the acquisition of land or property. So this could be what you need to have discipline for. Maybe your goal is not just health and wellness and self-love, but actually investing in real estate. And I have a real estate license. Limiting beliefs. Yeah, you're going to have to let go of these limiting beliefs. Your beliefs shape the world around you. Old narratives of lack, fear, and doubt may be blocking the abundance and love you desire. Recognize these limiting beliefs as illusions that no longer serve you and embrace the truth of your limitless potential. Then we also have foolish mistakes. Maybe you've made some foolish mistakes, scarcity mindset, yeah. So you're going to need to let go of that scarcity mindset, rewire your brain to not believe those limiting beliefs because they're not true. They're true in your mind because someone told you that. And maybe someone in your family keeps reinforcing that to you, Toxic family could be like, they could say things that are not true and you don't believe them. But if they say it enough times, it gets in the back of your subconscious mind and is not for your highest good. Ooh, the Emperor. Love it. All right. What else for Divine Feminine? That drilling is driving me nuts. Maybe I should have gone to the card room again. All right. What else for Divine Feminine? What else do we need to know? Spirit. What else? Sorry. What else do we need to know? The star. Yeah. I love that. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Wow. This is probably, and I feel like this has something to do with a family situation. Your dream is coming true. You've had the discipline and it is happening. Okay? Someone involved could be an Aquarius. This is also like a healing energy. You could also be becoming a star with whatever it is that you do. Doesn't have to be an actor or a singer. Queen of Michael, which is like Queen of Swords. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than a relationship. Yeah. I feel like you're focused on your healing, your health and wellness, your self-love. I feel like you're not even really, you're probably always open to love, but this is not what you are focused on right now. Okay? You're focused on your healing, making your dreams come true. And I've said this before, maybe to friends, maybe not here on this channel, but when you do the healing and you focus on your career and leveling up, you will attract a different type of partner than you were attracting before. Okay? And that's the whole point. So, yeah. Three of Michael. Yeah, you could have been through something really heartbreaking, which you put up your sword to. Oh, look, and Four of Michael. And you've been focused on your healing. So something happened here. It was really heartbreaking. It has to do with a family or someone else's family or some sort of family thing. But whatever it is that you've been manifesting, it's coming in. All right. Ring. What else for the Divine Feminine? Ring. All right. Deep breath. 9 of Raphael. Okay. Make a wish. Ooh, this is like the 9 of Cups. Dreams become reality. A joyful time in life. This is a double confirmation that this is like the minor arcana to the star. Your wishes are coming true. And it's because of your divine discipline. Okay? You've been very disciplined about your healing. You've been very intentional about your self-love. And maybe this is your goal, to purchase real estate. 2 cards of wish fulfillment. Baby! Knight of Gabriel, which is the Knight of Rods. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. So, yeah. Take action. Or maybe you have already been taking action. So, I love this for you, Divine Feminine. This is so not a love reading, but this is a self-love reading. Baby! I love it. What else? Strength. This was the first card out in Divine Masculine's reading. Look at this. It's because of your strength and your courage and your perseverance that this wish, whatever it is, I feel like it has to do with real estate or, maybe buying a home that's not where you don't have to live with your family. It's coming in. We've also got Aquarius energy and Leo energy. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Yeah. All right. Wow, I love this. 9 of Gabriel. This is like the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior energy, but you have not given up. You are never giving up on yourself. Heck no. Why should you? Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Okay. Environmental activism. I didn't know that. I didn't know the 9 of Wands represented environmental activism. Yeah. I feel like you've got a lot on your plate here with the self-love and the healing and your goals. Maybe we could save the environmental activism for when you're in a better place. But it's saying, don't give up. Keep moving forward. That's what the 9 of Wands represents. It's like, shady. You may have been through a lot here with some family issue. You may have had limiting beliefs in the past, but I just got so hungry for all of a sudden. Wow. Okay. What else? What is this star about for the Divine Feminine? DNA, pregnancy, fake news. There's one of these in like every deck, okay? So maybe your wish is that, I could be talking to a Divine Masculine who's more in their emotions right now. Maybe someone trapped you. Maybe your wish is that the baby's not yours, but the wish is coming true. Well, it did come up in the reverse, so maybe it's been exposed. I'm not really taking these in reverse. However, that one in reverse, I like it. Let's pick and choose, right? Why not? This is my reading. Blocked. Spam calls, text. Okay, so maybe you have blocked this fake pregnancy, fake DNA person, and you don't have any regrets about that. Heck no. Yeah, drinking, toxic lifestyle. This person claiming to be pregnant or claiming that a kid was yours is just drinking, toxic lifestyle. Maybe you've blocked everybody that is, in that toxic lifestyle, which drinking is not bad on occasion, but getting readings. So maybe you have been getting readings on, getting a little direction. You're watching this reading right now, right? So you definitely blocked some people that were, first of all, lying their ass off, cheating also too, because, kid's not theirs. It's weird that it's the Divine Feminine reading, but this could be talking about your Divine Masculine. And someone has blocked some toxic friends. Thank God. Thank God for that. And, maybe you're getting readings now just to get a little advice on how to get to this star 9 of Cups energy, which is good. Or it could be the person that you blocked that's a toxic, that lied to you about DNA, that's getting readings on you. Who knows? But what they see is that you're healing, and you're probably about to become a star too. And they're just going to be, washed up looking in the club. You can only do that for so long, What is this 9 of Raphael? Cope. That came out in the reverse too. So the 9 of Cups can also signify overdoing it with alcohol. So maybe you were doing that for a while, but this is in the reverse. So we're taking that in the reverse. I feel like maybe you've just kind of got your addictions under control. You still like to drink occasionally, but you're not drinking daily just to get through life. That's when it's toxic. Secluded, separation reflecting soul searching. Yeah, you have separated yourself away from these toxic drinking, lying, cheating, addictive personalities. You've just kind of like gone into yourself and you've been secluded. You've been focusing on your self-love and your healing, and that is good. Yeah, soul searching. Maybe this is what the readings are for. You kind of just want a little advice about what direction to go to. Sex addiction. I don't feel like this is you, but okay. It's in the upright. Whatever that means, I don't know. Running. So maybe this is a twin flame dynamic. We got a runner, and they ran away from you to continue their sex addiction and their toxic drinking lifestyle. Maybe they're the one getting readings on you. I don't know. Maybe they're seeing that your wishes are being fulfilled and it ain't got nothing to do with them. Yeah. We did see the sex addiction card. It didn't come out in the Divine Masculine, but you, Divine Feminine, do not have time to deal with that. And I feel like I said, yeah, you have faith. You're doing healing. You're meditating. You're praying. I feel like a sex addiction comes from unhealed childhood trauma, most likely sexual abuse. So this person needs to heal. Or maybe you've healed from a sex addiction. I don't know why it's in the upright, but don't feel like that's your energy, though. Divine Feminine. Here you are. This is clarifying strength and investing in real estate. You are just focused on yourself. If someone runs away, and you're focused on your wishes coming true. This is the third card of you getting a wish coming true. Baby, Divine Feminine, you've had the strength to persevere through all of the BS. Triple confirmation that your wish is coming true. Karmic ties. Okay. Funeral. Maybe you've been wishing for karmic tie to, go away. Maybe not. I mean, if you're a Divine Feminine, you wouldn't be wishing death on anyone, but something's happening over here. I love you. Self-love. Moving on, letting go, loving you. Free. You are free to love yourself and to love whoever you want to love. And right now, you're just loving you. Ain't got no time for nobody else. You're giving all the love back to you that you didn't get. Instead, you got BS. Divine Masculine got the 5 of Swords, so, the 9 of Wands is kind of like, with this run, when I see a runner card, I think Twin Flame, maybe you and your Divine Masculine are going through similar situations. That often happens. Maybe you both have toxic families because Divine Masculine is all about the family, and you have family healing here too as well. So look at that, the 4 of Wands. Maybe someone's got to be laid to rest for you to have your happy home and stability. And you know what? This is the type of person that's like, over my dead body. It's like, bet. All right. From your mouth to God's ears. Why would someone ever say that? Well, they're about to croak. Maybe. What is this star? 7 of Cups. Okay, this is in the reverse, though. So I feel like maybe there was an illusion around something that's been cleared up. But I also feel like this is you, since I'm not taking reversals, this is you exploring your options. You have a lot of options coming in, okay? Forget about this runner twin that has a sex addiction, okay? If they don't want, yeah, 7-7, sevens are lucky. you've put up your boundaries to these toxic partying people that are, you know, indulging in sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You're just like, and you are exploring your options, because guess what? The possibilities are endless and infinite. And this is also giving me you're protected. So whatever you choose to do, yeah. This did come out in the reverse. So let's take it in the reverse. So I feel like maybe you had some toxic family members. Maybe they're trying to bind you, or maybe they're going to jail. I feel like they were trying to trap you and make sure that you didn't go anywhere by just making your life difficult, and you have broken free. Maybe that was your wish. Yeah, look at this. The cycle's over. The heartbreak is over. And here you are, moving to calmer waters. Empress, divine feminine. That is what's destined to happen. And when that happens, bada bing, bada boom, tower happening for those people in your past that were lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay. Well, we can close the reading right now. Just kidding. You're free. You're free from these toxic ties. You're free from also some sort of illusion maybe that was surrounding you, or it was an illusion of, you know, limiting beliefs. Like I said, maybe someone was telling you something that wasn't true and you didn't believe it, but when you heard it enough times, it got into the back of your subconscious mind, and you, damn, justice, baby. Baby. All right. How many did I get for, okay, two more for this. What is the star about? Maybe you've been wishing for the release, to be released. Dun, da, 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 da. Judgment is being called, and this is like an awakening. It's Judgment Day for whoever tried to illusion you, bind you, da 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 da. Yeah, Hermit. You're following your inner guidance. I feel like you're very connected to your higher self, to your higher wisdom, to source, and you're kind of just staying to yourself right now. We did get that. We got the Secluded, right? Didn't we? Somewhere? I believe it came out, yeah. So yeah, you've just been staying to your health, staying to yourself, focusing on your health, your healing, your self-love, and this is making all your wishes come true, okay? And you've been strong, and you've persevered through it all, but it's about to be over. Not for you, though. Oh, yeah. Baby, this is coming in fast. Your wish fulfillment is coming in fast. Okay. What is the Nine of Cups about? New beginning. That's what you're manifesting, and it is coming in fast, Divine Feminine. Do not stress about it. It is really, really happening. What else? The Ace of Wands. Look at this. Maybe your wish fulfillment is some creative project going viral and everyone knowing about it. I know that's my wish. My memoir that I spent almost a year writing. Yeah, baby. Look at this right underneath it, Nine of Cups. You are going to be in the public eye, success and recognition, a new passionate beginning. I feel like this has to do with a creative project. Divine Masculine's reading was a lot about a creative project. Ending an old cycle, beginning a new one. And you are in the spotlight, baby. Star. You may be becoming a star. I like that for you. What else? Oh, Five of Wands. Well, everybody else, you know, has been waiting for something bad to happen to you. Once you're gone, they're just going to be left fighting with a lot of chaos and drama and conflict. Do you care? No. Could be, this was reversed, could be something about someone you had a family with. There's family healing here. Whatever. There's also this. Little backfire situation going on. Hey, you get what you put out. It always comes back to you. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it could even take 9 years, but oh, it will come back with a vengeance. 10 times worse than what you expected. What else for this Nine of Cups? The Fool. Yes, you are going to take this new leap of faith, and everyone else is going to be left in the dust, arguing over crumbs or whatever else. Who cares? Yes, here you are going to be. You're going to have complete emotional fulfillment. You're going from the 9 to the 10. It is going to require a leap of faith, though. I don't see any real love in this reading or nothing. This is your plan. This has been your plan this whole time. Maybe you've kept it a secret. Ooh. You've definitely gone through some harsh endings and betrayals. And, yeah, you've had the strength, though, to persevere. It actually, this was the reading I did yesterday, was that, like, whatever this was, actually made you stronger. We got the Unbreakable card. It's like, had they known that all this crap they sent to you, all the betrayals, all the lies, all the would actually make you stronger, and we got the Unbreakable card, would they have done it? Oh, they probably still would have. They're being run by demonic forces, right? Here is the Two of Cups. This could be a love reading. Okay, well, let's see. What is the strength about, Spirit? It's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, though, already that by focusing on loving yourself and just being in that loving energy and just being happy alone, it will attract the right partner. It always does. That's, ooh, and maybe it's the King of Wands. Va va voom. It could be a Leo. The Strength card. One of my sons is a Leo. They're the best. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it has taken you a long time to get to where you are going, because you've had to overcome a lot. You've had all these people in the background trying to sabotage you. So, yes, this has given me this. But you focused on your healing, and you've been kind of just to yourself for a while, and yeah, putting up your sword to anyone that... This is giving me, like, protecting your peace at all costs. And you've been speaking your truth also, which, you know, yeah, and everybody's watching. All eyes on me. Shout out to Tupac. Yes, Page of Cups. This could be an apology or an expression of love. And this one is like there's a fish in it. It's a surprise. It may be a surprise to you. Who is watching you? Who is going to apologize? They could be someone in the public eye. And they could be a Hierophant, which is a spiritual teacher, a leader. It's also could be a marriage. Maybe this person wants to marry you. Could be like a big business. Yeah, you're going to hear from this person soon. It is destined for this to happen, for you to get this message, apology. This is someone you're going to marry. And it could be someone in the public eye, or maybe you will both be in the public eye. I don't know, but we've also got this too. I feel like lately with my readings, the new love thing is kind of being cloaked, which is fine because, you know, your haters, my haters, are watching right now because they want to know where to send that negative energy or who is it that's coming in. That's why they're getting readings on you, because they want to sabotage you. They want to try to bind you up again or bind up the person coming towards you. But guess what? Spirit is saying, I'm not really letting you know. But I feel like you know already. Accept past choices. All right, let's get 4 of these for the Divine Feminine. And then we'll close this reading out. I love these cards. They're like kind of like good advice cards. Break free from emotional dependence. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. I feel like this is something that you've already done because it just led to heartbreak and pain. Like, what is that Buddha saying? Like, the root of all suffering is attachment. You've learned to emotionally depend on yourself. Okay. None of these 5 of Wands or the runner with a sex addiction or, people getting readings on you, spreading lies and rumors about you, blah, 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 this is part of the self-love too. You kind of don't need anybody but yourself. Yeah, people hate that though, but not your problem. The cycle stops with you. Amen, sister, brother. You are the one your ancestors prayed for. This pain ends in your hands. Choose differently now. The pain ends now. You have learned all the lessons that you've needed to learn. And like I said in the Divine Masculine reading, I am qualified to give this advice to people because I have been through it all. Okay? I've lost myself in love. I've allowed myself to be abused, deceived, manipulated. I've overgiven. I've been a former people pleaser. I've made so many mistakes, and this is definitely me. I'm emotionally dependent on moi. And you know what? Sometimes it's like, if I am going through a hard time, I could call my sister, or I have a couple close friends that I could talk to. But if I don't, I have my journal. I journal every morning. It is my best friend. I could tell it anything. And I could spend hours doing it. And I'm telling you, changed my life. Step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. Yeah. So there have been some delays. There have been people trying to block you, stop you, illusion you, bind you. Maybe they were trying to KILL you. But trust that it was for your highest good, okay? Because the divine has a plan. There are no mistakes. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And divine timing is now, honey, because you're release inner criticism. What? It's like writing in the journal. Thank you, Spirit. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. So maybe write down all the things I used to do XYZ, but I will no longer do that. I will, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This just looks like journaling to me. Bottom of the deck. Let go of what could have been. Oh, see, now that's the hardest. I was given a vision of such a beautiful life with my twin, and it never materialized. And that was what I was grieving, was what I was shown. But guess what? I will still have it. He just won't be in it. And that's okay. It's my vision. I was shown it. But that was hard. What could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. Divine Feminine, you have some amazing things coming in. 3 cards of wish fulfillment. I love this for you. All your healing, your self-love, focusing on your health and wellness. It's all going to pay off because it's going to surprise you who loves you and who's going to come to love you forever. And they're going to stay. They will not run. All right. Thank you, Divine Feminine, for watching this. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Give me a comment if you like this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.